Hello everyone, welcome to Bright Edge Media. My name is Jamie Livingston. I shall be your very host for today. Ensure to like, subscribe, hit that bell and share as well. Now let's join our very own instructor in class for today's training.
Hello and welcome back to Bright Edge Media YouTube channel, and it's a pleasure to be here with you again. And today we want to look at another vital or interesting topic, and I want to beckon on you to be here with me from the beginning all through to the end of the training. All right, so without wasting time further, let's go right into the training. All right, so don't go away. I'll see you in class. All right, you're welcome to class, and today we want to look at something interesting. Like I said, today we want to look at how to create an advert for a brand. How to create an advert for a brand. Okay, so and to do that, we need the following. We're going to be in need of the following AI tools to be able to achieve this goal. The first one is that we're going to need a chatbot. Okay, so we're going to be in need of a chatbot, okay, for the sharing of ideas and writing our script. Okay, and for the sake of this training, we will be using ChatGPT. The second thing we're going to be in need of is an image generator, okay, and we need that for creating visuals. And in this training, we also are going to be using ChatGPT. And then the third one we're going to be needing is an image animator, okay, to give life to static and lifeless images. And we're also going to be in need of an AI tool called Grok AI. Okay, and then the fourth one, we're going to be in need of a text-to-speech converter. Okay, we need that for preparing our voiceover. And we are going to be using Google AI Studio text-to-speech segment, okay, to achieve that. And then to wrap it up, we're going to be in need of an editing app, okay, and we need that for combining or assembling and editing all our video frames or animated clips, okay. And for the sake of this training, we're going to be using CapCut to put all our animated clips or video frames together. All right, so in this training, we're going to be using a sample product, okay. And the sample product we're going to be using for this project is what I call a JBL headphone. All right, JBL headphone. Okay, so let me show you the sample, okay, that we will be using for the sake of this training. Okay, so this is a JBL headphone. Okay, you can see the brand name on the headphone. Okay, so that is what we're going to be using to achieve this. Okay, so like I said earlier, or like I always tell you, that you must always start with an idea. Okay, have something at the back of your mind that you want to do, and then you don't just put it up there, you write it down. All right, so I have the idea, and then we will be sharing that with ChatGPT. And also to remind you that this is something that I have tested out and it actually works so well. That is why I'm bringing this to us so that we all can benefit from it. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to ChatGPT. All right, so stick with me, don't go away. All right, if you're still with me, so here we are in ChatGPT. Okay, just open a new chat and then you can copy and paste your idea in there. Okay, so you can see my idea so long, okay, but it's something you can also construct all by yourself. And if you need a copy of it, you can screenshot or or save it, whichever way you want to do that. It's so a long one. So this is just my idea, okay. And I asked GPT to go ahead. I sent it, and then this is what I was able to achieve at the end of the day. Okay, but before I was able to get to this part, I want to show you how I went about it. Okay, starting with my idea. This is the text prompt. That's the base prompt for the ambassador. Okay, that is to help in commercializing this particular product, JBL headphone. Okay, but hold on, let me show you my rough idea. given to ChatGPT. Alright, so if you're still with me, here is where I started the whole project. Okay, so I had to upload my sample products, okay, as my image reference. I uploaded that to ChatGPT, and then I said you are a professional and a go-to-go text prompt engineer when it comes to online ads and social media marketing, and I kept the story on and on. Okay, so I told ChatGPT what I wanted, and then I sent the idea, and then ChatGPT came up. I told ChatGPT to start with a base prompt, okay, uh, uh, that gives a description about the ambassador, that is to to commercialize the product, that's the JBL headphone. Okay, so the GPT started with my base prompt, okay, of the ambassador, okay, of JBL company. Okay, and then this is the text, okay, the base text prompt that ChatGPT gave me. All right, and then I also requested that it gives me an animation prompt. Okay, I told ChatGPT that I will be using Grok AI, okay, to animate all the images that I will be generating. But to do that, I had to start with the base prompt, and then after that, I told ChatGPT to give me a variation, okay, of the same ambassador, okay, sampling or displaying this same JBL headphone, okay, in different variations, okay, like four of them, 4 or 5 variation or scenes, as you want to call it. Okay, so and then I said I will then go ahead and animate each of those variations, okay, using Grok AI. Okay, so that's just a summary of all right. So, and ChatGPT went ahead and gave me all that I needed, okay, right from the base prompt to the 4 to 5 variations or scenes that I wanted. And then it also went further to give me a text prompt, okay, for the action, reaction, and camera movement that I will be needing, to animate each of the scenes. All right, so that's just a summary of everything that GPT gave that to me. So as soon as that was completed with the idea, okay, and then the next thing I did was to go ahead and start copying all those text prompts, okay, all those text prompts. I started to copy them, and I started to go ahead and generate my images. So hold on, don't go anywhere. Let me show you eventually what I came up with. Alright, so if you're still with me, so this is where I started initially before I had to revert back to the idea. Okay, so this is just the base prompt that ChatGPT gave me. Okay, so I just opened another new chat, okay, and I copied that there and hit send. Okay, so and ChatGPT gave me this image. You can see how wonderful it looks. So this is going to be the face of of the advert. Okay, so this is my ambassador. This is the ambassador, I call it ambassador of JBL, okay, trying to market or to commercialize the headphone, the JBL headphone. Okay, so you can see that face. All right, so and then I then went ahead and to generate the images, okay, that I ought to have, okay, for each of the scenes or variations. All right, so then I went ahead and put that into work. Okay, I went ahead and have to go ahead and generate those images, and this is one of them. Okay, and I need to say this also, that when you're doing this, okay, you might not really get what you want, the result you want, okay, in the course of doing that. But don't be discouraged. You have to keep trying and trying and trying again until you are able to arrive at your desired result. Okay, so you can see this is one of the images, and this first one we saw here, this is another one. So this one is him being in his living room, and then him being in his office. This is at his office, still displaying the same product. Okay, and here also you can see still wearing the JBL headphone. All right, so it goes on and on. Okay, so and then this is him in the back seat of his car, his Camry. Okay, his Camry car, displaying the same headphone. All right, and then you can, so I needed to try, and try again. So you can see that here, and then here is the first one. This is when he's in the gym. Okay, so running on the treadmill and then having his JBL headphone on. Okay, so these are the some of the images. Okay, so I'm just going to show you all those images, and then the next thing is how I was able to arrive at animating those images. Okay, so stick with me, don't go away. All right, if you're still with me, so this is the base the image that I generated using the base prompt. Okay, so this is the face of the JBL ambassador. You can see him displaying the headphone. Okay, and then I have him I have this guy here in the gym displaying the headphone. Okay, you have him at the back seat of his car, still displaying the JBL headphone. And there's another picture of him in his office. Okay, using the headphone for recess. Okay, and then I have him also in his living room. Okay, you can see him using the headphone to listen to music while working on his laptop. And then here is him also. Okay, so I kept trying at different times so that I can achieve what the result I so desired. Okay, so after that was done, I then went ahead and animate all those images, okay, using Grok. Okay, and in doing that I was also able to achieve the result. So just stick with me, let me show you the result.
Welcome back from the training. Hope you had a wonderful training session. If this platform has been of great help today, please like, subscribe, and share. Ensure to hit that bell as to notify you for upcoming tutorials. Bye for now.